You want a verse?
Which one?
We can do the 21 to 24.
What's that?
Chapter 8, verse 31. From 8,
From तुम्हारे video.
8:31.
Do you like to be put on the screen?
You want?
No.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dobrodošli. Kako se? Molim. Okay. No cartels anywhere? Okay, who's on the mridanga? Who's playing mridanga? Brahmacharis, they do everything. Okay. Do you know that bhajan? Yasomati Nandana?
Yes. We can put on the screen.
Okay. It's really a nice bhajan. It's only Krishna's names. I'll start, and I'm sure you know the beginning. Yasomati Nandana Brajabadanagara Gokula Ranjana Yasomakinandan Rajavadanagar Gokuraranjan Gopitanandan Badhanam Manohara Gopitanandan Badhanam Manohara Kaliyadamanam Hey, Gopura, Aham, Hari Ram, Nami Hari, Govinda Madhava, Navanika Sasaram, Shri Ram Vallabha, Vrindavanam Bhattavara, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Gaur, Hare Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai. Hare Krishna. So I was requested to speak on the holy name. So, everybody familiar with that topic? Chanting Hare Krishna? Anybody doesn't know about Hare Krishna? Okay, stick around and you'll get something. Okay, so here we go. This purport's a little long, so I'll try to comment as I go through the purport. This is from chapter 8 of Adi Leela. The author receives the orders of Krishna and Guru. This is spoken by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Okay. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. 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 Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, so Chaitanya Nityanande Nahi Esaba Vichar. Namalate Prema Dena Vahi Arudar. Chaitanya Nityanande Nahi Esaba Vichar. Namalaite Prema Dena Vahi Astrudar. Someone chant.
Chaitanya Nityananda Nahi Esava Vichara.
Chaitanya Nityananda Nahi Esava Vichara.
Namalate Prema Dena Vahe Asudara.
Namalaite Prema Dena Vahe Asudara.
Chaitanya Nityananda Nahi Esava Vichar.
Chaitanya Nityananda Nahi Esava Vichara.
Namalaite Prema Dena Vahe Asudar.
Namalaite Prema Dena Vahe Asudara.
Anyone else?
Netős.
Okay. Chaitanya Nityanande. When chanting the holy names of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. Nahi. There are not. Esaba. All these. Bichara. Considerations. Nama. The holy name. Laite. Simply by chanting. Prema. Love of God. Dena. They give. Bahe. There is a flow. Asudara. Tears in the eyes. Mhm. So this is a continuation of verses. So it says here, if one only chants with some slight faith the holy names of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, very quickly he is cleansed of all offenses. Thus, as soon as he chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, he feels the ecstasy of love of God.
Ali ako se s malo vjere pjeva sveta imena gospodina Čaitanje i Nityanande, vrlo brzo će se pročistiti od svih ureda. Tako će čim počne pjevati Hare Krishna Maha Mantru, osjetiti zanos ljubavi prema Bogu.
Purport. So I won't read the whole purport through because it's very long.
Neću čitati cijeli komentar jer je jako dugačak.
Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati remarks in this connection that if one takes shelter of Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Nityananda, follows their instructions to become more tolerant in a tree and more humbler in the grass, and this way one chants the holy name of the Lord, very soon he comes quickly to the platform of transcendental loving service of the Lord, and tears appear in his eyes.
Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura napominje u vezi s tim da poduzmemo utočište gospodina Šri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu i Nityanande, slijedimo njihova uputstva da postanemo tolerantniji od drveta i ponizniji od trake i na taj način pjevamo gospodinovo sveto ime, vrlo brzo ćemo dostići nivo transcendentalnog služenja gospodina s ljubavlju i suze će nam se pojaviti u očima.
So here's the qualification, or actually the characteristic to approach the holy name. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has mentioned that as one of the prime principles of the execution of chanting. And he says, Trinadapi Sunichena Tayoriva Sahishnuna Amaninam Manadena kirtaniya sudarahi.
Ovdje imamo to da gospodin Čejtanja kaže kako je prvo načelo, odnosno princip koji osoba treba imati, kvalifikacija da bi pristupila svetom imenu jest trinjada pisu ničena, čarovna pisa išina.
Okay. And so Krishna and his name are non-different.
Krishna I njegovo ime se ne razlikuju.
It mentions that in the statement by Srila Rupa Goswami,
To je spomenuto u izjavi Srila Rupa Goswami.
Namas Chintamani Krishnas Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purnya Sudya Nitya Mukta Abhinna Tvam Nami Nami. Now what does that mean? Actually, it means that actually the name of Krishna and Krishna are the same.
Što to znači? To znači da su ime I Krishna istovjetni.
We have no experience of someone's name and the person being exactly the same.
Nemamo nikakvo iskustvo toga da su osoba I njeno ime potpuno isto.
Because we see things according to our own understanding.
Zato što vidimo stvari u skladu sa našim vlastitim razumijevanjem.
But seeing through the eye of scripture, or seeing through the eye of knowledge, we understand on the spiritual platform there's no difference between the name and he who is named.
Ali gledajući kroz viziju spisa možemo razumjeti da na duhovnoj razini ne postoje razlika između onoga tko je imenovan I samog imena.
And actually it mentions that he who is named is not as merciful as the name.
I čak se spominje da onaj koji je imenovan nije tako milostiv kao samo ime.
Think about that. How can Krishna and his name be the same, but his name is more merciful than him?
Razmislite o tome kako to da Krishna I njegovo ime mogu biti isti, ali da je ime ipak milostivije od njega samog.
That's the special feature of chanting the holy name.
To je poseban vid pjevanja svetog imena.
That if there's some mistake or some offense, one can get free from the offense simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
To znači da ako postoji neka uvreda, osoba se može osloboditi te uvrede jednostavno pjevanjem Hare Krishna.
But if one approaches Krishna directly, without chanting the holy name, there's no guarantee that one will get free from that offense.
Ali ako osoba priđe Krishni izravno, bez pjevanja Hare Krishna, onda nema garancije da će se osloboditi.
So they say in this age there's nothing more merciful than Krishna's holy name. Even Krishna is not as merciful at his name.
Stoga je rečeno da u ovom dobu nema nikoga, odnosno ničega tako milostivog kao svetog imena, koje je milostivije od samog Gospodina.
And especially in this age, where it says that generally the population in this age are not inclined towards or able to practice pure devotional service.
Posebno u ovome dobu kada se kaže da populacija nije naklonjena tome, odnosno nije u stanju prakticirati predanu, čisto predanu.
So mercy is needed.
Stoga milost je potrebna.
Our own efforts when we perform activities in devotional service may not bring the results.
Naš trud kada obavljamo aktivnosti u predanom služenju možda neće donijeti te rezultate.
Or you might say the desired result.
Ili možemo reći željene rezultate.
Therefore we need mercy.
Stoga nam je potrebna milost.
And what is the most merciful manifestation of Krishna in this age? His holy name.
I koja je najmilostivije očitovanje Krishna u ovome dobu, to je njegovo sveto ime.
But there's another person who is even more merciful than the holy name.
I postoji još jedna osoba koja je još milostivija od svetog imena.
That person is the one who delivers the holy name.
Ta osoba je ona koja dostavlja i isporučuje sveto ime.
So everything centers around the holy name.
I sve se vrti oko svetog imena.
So we'll go on. There are offenses to be considered in chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but there are no such considerations in chanting the names of Gaura Nityananda.
Postoje urede na koje trebamo paziti prilikom pjevanja Hare Krishna Mahamantre, ali takve urede sve ne uzimaju u obzir prilikom pjevanja imena Gaura Nityanande.
Therefore, if one chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, but his life is still full of sinful activities, it will be very difficult for him to achieve the platform of loving service to the Lord.
Stoga će osoba koja pjeva Hare Krishna Mahamantru, ali i dalje čini grešna djela, vrlo teško dostići razinu služenja Gospodina s ljubavlju.
But in spite of being an offender, one chants the holy names of Gaura Nityananda, he is very quickly freed from the reactions of his offenses.
Ali ako usprkos tome što čini uvrede, pjeva sveta imena Gaura Nityanande, vrlo brzo će se osloboditi posljedica svojih ureda.
Therefore, one should first approach Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, or worship Guru Gauranga, and then come to the stage of worshipping Radha Krishna.
Zato trebamo prvo prići Gospodinu Čaitanji i Nityanandi ili obožavati Guru Gaurangu i zatim doći na razinu obožavanja Radha Krishna.
But who is Lord Chaitanya?
Ko je Gospodin Čaitanja?
He's Krishna,
On je Krishna,
but he has a special feature that he carries with him.
ali ima i posebno obličje koje nosi.
He's actually in the mood of teaching how to chant his own name from the position of the Lord.
On je zapravo u položaju da podučava kako pjevati sveto ime Gospodina,
I meant to say from a position of a devotee.
odnosno iz položaja bhakte.
Therefore, if one chants Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda, and then chants Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. Well, even if one is sinful, as it says here, well, even if one is not able to chant properly, still they get the mercy of the holy name by approaching the manifestation of supreme mercy, Lord Chaitanya.
Stoga ako pjevamo prvo Šri Krishna Čaitanja, pa onda nakon toga Hare Krishna, čak i ako smo grešni, moći ćemo u konačnici dobiti potpunu milost.
We pray, Namo Mahavedanaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namani Gaura Tristaya Namo Mahavandanaya. He's magnanimous, merciful. He doesn't see anybody's faults. He doesn't see anyone's disqualifications. He only sees if you have a little desire to chant, then he fans that desire and gives you the mercy of the holy name. If you first approach the holy name by chanting his holy name.
On je velikodušan i on ne vidi urede, već vidi tu malu iskrenost koju imamo i stoga ako mu priđemo u tom raspoloženju, onda možemo pjevati sveto ime.
And Prabhupada goes on to say, in our Krishna conscious movement, our students are first advised to worship Guru Gauranga.
I Šrila Prabhupada nastavlja, u našem pokretu svjesnosti Krišne, našim učenicima prvo savjetujemo da obožavaju Guru Gaurangu.
And then, when they are somewhat advanced, the Radha Krishna deity is installed.
I zatim, kada postanu napredni, instaliraju božanstvo Radhe i Krišne.
Then they can worship Radha and Krishna.
I počnu obožavati Radhe i Krišne.
Only, sometimes you see in certain temples, especially in Mayapur as an example, Govardhanekal village, another example, you see on the altar, you see Radha and Krishna.
Ponekad možemo vidjeti u nekim primjerima kao što u Mayapuru ili Govardhanekal selu, možemo vidjeti na oltaru Radhe i Krišne.
And then you see next to Krishna is Gauranga.
I onda odmah do Krišne je Gauranga.
Nityananda is not there,
Nityananda nema,
just Gauranga.
samo Gauranga.
Why?
Zašto?
Because Gauranga is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahiyanya. He is Radha and Krishna manifest as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Zašto? Zato što je Šri Krishna Čaitanja, on je i Radha i Krishna koji se očituju kao Šri Čaitanja Mahaprabhu.
So getting the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu means getting the mercy of Radha and Krishna.
Stoga primiti milost Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu znači primiti milost Radhe i Krishna.
And if you get the mercy of Radha and Krishna, your life is perfect. There's nothing else to achieve.
I ako dobijemo milost Radhe i Krishna, naš život je savršen i nema više ništa drugo što trebamo postići.
So Prabhupada goes on, in the beginning one should be very regularly should chant Sri Gaurasundar's holy name and then chant the holy name of Lord Nityananda.
I Prabhupada kaže da na početku trebamo redovno mantrati sveto ime Sri Gaura Nityanande i onda možemo mantrati Hare Krishna.
So you see, earlier we read Guru Chaitanya, Moses said here, Guru and Nityananda. Actually, Prabhupada said, where did he say it? Guru Garanga, he said, Guru Garanga. So Guru is Nityananda.
Guru je Nityananda.
He manifests the embodiment of the principle of the spiritual master.
On očituje načelo duhovnog učitelja.
He goes everywhere,
On ide postuda,
travels around.
putuje svuda.
He's a merchant.
On je trgovac,
He sets up a little business.
ima mali posao,
He wants to make a profit.
i želi profitirati od ovih noći.
And he has his little shop.
I ima svoj mali dućan,
And he has one product,
i ima jedan proizvod,
but it's not free.
ali nije besplatan.
And what is he selling?
I što prodaje?
He's selling the holy name.
Prodaje sveto ime.
But you have to have some, what they say, not kunas. Kunas are out, right?
Ne kuna više.
Yeah, euros, okay. You have to have some euros.
Morate imati nešto eura.
But what are those euros actually?
Ali što su ti euri zapravo?
Faith. So if you have 5 euros worth of faith, that's how much mercy you get of the holy name. If you have 20 euros worth of faith, so you can just keep going till the numbers get higher and higher. But if you have full faith in chanting the holy name, what does it mean to have full faith in chanting the holy name?
Što to znači imati potpunu vjeru u pjevanje svetog imena?
It means that all of my desires, both materially and spiritual, and the goal of life can be achieved simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
To znači da imamo vjeru da se sve želje u mom životu, bilo materijalne, bilo duhovne, kao i konačni cilj života mogu dostići pjevanjem svetog imena.
Even if I find it difficult, say there's sometimes we say, well, there's no taste in chanting.
Ponekad kažemo čak i ako je teško, čak i ako nemamo baš ukusa za pjevanje.
But never mind, keep chanting.
Ali nema veze, nastavimo.
If you keep chanting, even if there's no taste, the taste will come back.
Ako nastaviš mantrati, čak i ako nema ukusa, će doći.
Somebody gives you something to eat, and there's no taste to it.
Neko nam da nešto za jesti i nema nekog ukusa.
Say Gaur Mitra, he makes a pizza, but he forgets to put the cheese on it.
Na primjer, Gora Mitra napravi picu, ali zaboravi staviti sir.
You think, oh, pizza with no cheese, this is not pizza.
Mislite, pizza bez sira, to nije,
No taste.
nema ukusa.
Get a new cook.
Dajte novog kuhara.
So, but you would think, because there's no taste, why should I eat it?
Možete misliti, budući da nema ukusa, zašto bi jeo?
But it doesn't work with the holy name.
Ali to ne funkcionira tako.
Even though there's no taste,
Čak i ako nema ukusa,
keep chanting.
nastavimo mantri.
Because the holy name is sweet.
Jer sve to ime je
It's the
slatko.
sweetest thing you can possibly experience.
To je nešto najslađe što možemo
It's
iskusiti.
so sweet
Toliko je slatko
that you'll think, sweet balls, they're bitter compared to the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
da ćete misliti slatke kuglice.
Yeah, so sweet. Because it's Krishna himself.
Jer to je sam Krishna.
And who's more sweeter than Krishna?
A tko je slađe od Krishna?
So all the qualities, all of the pastimes, all of the names, all of the forms of Krishna are found in Krishna's holy name. There's no difference between everything spiritual and the holy name. It's all found in the chanting of Hare Krishna.
Stoga sve odlike, sve zabave, svi oblici, sve imena Krishna, sve se to nalazi u svetom imenu Gospodina.
But we say, well, got no time.
A mi kažemo, nemam vremena.
Too many things to do.
Previše stvari treba napraviti.
Got to make some money.
Treba zaraditi novce.
Money's the honey, right?
Novci su med.
But there's bees around the honey too sometimes.
Postoje pčela oko meda.
So it's not always like that.
Nije mi tako.
So, but even if you make some money, somebody will take it from you anyway.
Čak ako zaradite novce, neko će vam kidati.
If it's not your children, it's your husband or your wife.
Ili djeca, ili supruga,
Yeah,
ili supruga.
if it's not them, then it's the tax collectors.
Ili ako nisu oni, onda su to porezi.
Somebody's always after getting your money. That's the way it is in Kali Yuga.
Netko uvijek vreba naše novce u Kaliji.
But they can't take away your Hare Krishna mantra. That's one thing.
Ali ne mogu vam oduzeti vaše mantru i Hare Krishna, to je sigurno.
Because that thing, even if they steal it, they benefit.
Jer čak i ako vam to ukradu, oni imaju...
And you benefit also because you gave them the chance to steal something that they need.
I vi dobite dobiti isto zato što ste vi dali priliku da vam ukradu.
So it goes on here. Let's see. Unless one is favored by Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, there is no need to go to Vrindavan. For unless one's mind is purified, he cannot see Vrindavan, even if he goes there.
Ako ne stekamo naklonost gospodina Chaitanya i Nityanande, nema potrebe da idemo u Vrindavana, jer sve dok nam nije pročišćen, ne možemo vidjeti Vrindavanu, čak i ako odemo tamo.
Because the mercy of Lord Chaitanya opens up the mercy of Sri Vrindavan Dham.
Jer milost gospodina Chaitanya otvara milost Sri Vrindavan Dham.
Otherwise, one will go to Vrindavan and will see the geography and what's going on in the area, but will not be able to experience actually the mood of Vrindavan.
U suprotnom ćemo otići u Vrindavanu, vidjet ćemo zemljopisna obilježja, ali nećemo moći vidjeti što se
But if we pray to Lord Chaitanya,
No, ako se molimo gospodinu Chaitanya,
who is Radha and Krishna,
ko je Radha Krishna,
the essence of Vrindavan is the pastimes of Radha and Krishna.
suština Vrindavana su zabave Radha,
But it's manifested in this age as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
koje je očitovao u ovom dobu Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So it says, if you get the mercy of your spiritual master, who is non-different than Lord Nityananda, because Lord Nityananda is the embodiment of Guru Tattva,
Toga rečeno, ako dobijemo milost gurua, odnosno Nityanande, a Nityananda, očitovanje Nityananda je guru, on je guru tattva,
then you can get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
onda možete dobiti milost gospodina.
And if you receive the mercy of Lord Chaitanya,
I ako primite milost
then you can approach Sri Vrindavan Dham.
onda se možete približiti Sri Vrindavan Dham.
Otherwise, no.
Inače, ne.
It's pretty strong. It goes on to explain the same thing here. I'll explain by reading. Actually, going in Vrindavan means to take shelter of the six Goswamis by reading Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which is Nectar of Devotion, Vidagya Madhava, Lalita Madhava, and other books that have been given to give us the understanding of the transcendental loving service, loving affairs of Radha and Krishna.
U stvari, otići u Vrindavanu znači uzeti utočište šestorice Gosvamije čitanjem Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, odnosno Nektar predanosti, Vidagya Madhave, Lalita Madhave i drugih knjiga koje su nam oni ostavili. Na taj način možemo shvatiti transcendentalne ljubavne zabave Radha i Krishna.
One can understand, at least begin to understand, if one is worshipping the Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda, and the six Goswamis of Vrindavan, who are the direct disciples of Guru and Gauranga.
Znači, naše razumijevanje može početi ako razumijemo, ako obožavamo gospodina Chaitanya, Nityanandu i šestoricu Gosvamija, koji su njihovi direktni učenici.
There's some scary things coming up in this purport, so be ready, put on your seatbelts.
Neke strašne stvari se pojavljaju u ovom komentaru, stoga dobro se vežite.
For an ordinary person, worship of Sri Chaitanya and Nityananda or the Panchatattva is easier than worshipping Radha and Krishna.
Za običnog čovjeka je lakše obožavati Sri Chaitanya i Nityanandu Prabhuva ili Panchatattvu nego Radhu i Krishnu.
Unless one is very fortunate, one should not be induced to worship Radha and Krishna.
Osim ako osoba nije izuzetno sretna, ne bi je trebalo poticati da obožava razvoj Krišnu.
Or chant the holy names of the Lord. Wow! Listen to that one. This is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati speaking. He said, unless one is very fortunate, he should not be induced to worship Radha Krishna. Even if he does so, he cannot get the results, even if he chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So what is being said? Worship Nityananda and Gauranga. And they will take you to Radha and Krishna, and they will open up your heart so you can chant the holy names of the Lord. And then it goes on to explain how the holy name of the Lord is identical with the Supreme Personality. And because Lord Chaitanya is most magnanimous, he opens up the door to Vrindavan Dham and to the chanting of Hare Krishna. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga, 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 Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Nitai Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gaura Hari Bho, Hari Bho, Hari Bho, Gaur Hari Bho. Nitai Gaur Hari Bho, Hari Bho, Hari Bho, Gaur Hari Bho. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Gaur. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Gaur Nimanande, Hari Ram Sankirtan ki jai. Hare Krishna. Let's see. Any questions? I'll speak some more. I just want to see if there's some questions. Okay, we got Nardarish there.
Maybe I will ask him creation because he will be better at us.
Yeah, that'll help me learn creation too.
Ako se osim ovoga rečenog možda potrudimo nešto, ne, ako se potrudimo uzeti neku odgovornost i nekakav odgovornost za Krišnu ili za službu ili tako nešto, jedan nam se onda sve to ime još više razkriva.
If we take up some kind of responsibility for service or for Krishna or for his mission, maybe some risk for him, does the holy name then also reveal to an additional extent?
Well, the Acharyas, along with Srila Prabhupada, also says that the mercy of the holy name becomes manifested more when you give the holy name to everyone, to others.
Naši Acharya i Srila Prabhupada također kaže da se milost svetog imena očituje više kada damo sveto ime drugima.
When you see in the material world, if you have something and you give it, it becomes less.
U materijalnom svijetu vidimo da ako nešto imamo i to damo drugima, onda se to smanjuje.
For instance, if you have some money and then you give some of it away, then you have less.
Primjer, imamo nešto novaca, ako ga damo, onda imamo ga manje.
But the holy name is not like that.
Ali sveto ime nije poput toga.
The more you give it to others by inspiring others to chant the holy name and chanting the holy name yourself, the more the mercy of the holy name becomes manifested, and you gain a greater desire and a greater taste to chant Hare Krishna.
Što ga više dajemo drugima, odnosno potičemo druge da pjevamo Hare Krishna, to se više sveto ime očituje u našem slučaju, u našem životu i mi sami imamo veći ukus da ga pjevamo.
This is the secret of bhakti. Give it and you get it.
To je tajna bhakti. Daj i onda ćeš i dobiti.
You try to keep it, you may lose it.
Ako to pokušamo zadržati, možda ćemo to izgubiti.
Because it's meant to be shared.
Jer namijenjeno je tome da se
It's for the whole world, actually.
Namijenjeno cijelom svijetu.
So if you take a little risk, as you use the word, that means getting out of your comfort zone. That means I would like to do this because I like to do it, But let me forget about that for now. Let me do something to serve the Lord, to propagate the chanting of the holy name.
Stoga to znači, ja imam nešto, želio bih to učiniti, ali hajde da to zaboravim sada privremeno i učinim nešto za Gospodina.
Yeah, so getting out of what we say, a routine, and doing something to serve the Lord, to spread religious principles, to please the spiritual master, that will bring ultimately more mercy, and the mercy manifests in the form of the desire to chant.
Stoga ako malo izađemo iz svoje rutine kako bismo služili Gospodina, onda se ta milost očituje na način da dobijemo želju da mantramo.
And the key of chanting is to chant as much as you can.
A ključ mantranja je da mantramo koliko god možemo.
Just like I was talking, someone came to me the other day. It was around Janmashtami time.
Negdje oko Janmashtamija s nekim sam pričao, nekom je prišao.
So they said to me, Maharaj, give me an instruction for Janmashtami.
Rekli su mi, Maharaj, daj mi instrukciju za Janmashtami.
So I said, chant 64 rounds.
Ja sam rekao, mantra 64 kruga.
And they didn't really say anything for a few minutes.
Neko vrijeme nisu ništa rekli.
And so I didn't know, but later on, after Janmashtami had passed, they came back and they said, I did it. I chanted 64 rounds. But when I was getting through the round 35 rounds, 40 rounds, he said it was so nice, I just wanted to keep chanting and chanting and chanting.
I nakon toga sam ih sreo poslije Janmashtami, rekli su mi da učinio sam to i kada sam mantrao, dok sam mantrao, kada sam prolazio kroz te krugove 30 i 35 i 40, jednostavno imao sam tu želju da samo nastavim.
And Prabhupada would say, 16 rounds is just to get you started, that's all.
Prabhupada bi običavao reći, 16 krugova to je samo za početak.
Because the scriptures say, always remember Krishna by always chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So the more you chant, the more you chant.
Stoga što više mantramo, to ćemo više mantrati.
And the less you chant, the less you chant.
Što manje mantramo, to ćemo manje mantrati.
Because it becomes nicer as you continue to chant.
Jer to postaje sve ljepše i ljepše kako
We have to break through some of the, what we say, mindsets or some of the attachments that we have. And when we keep chanting, all of those things start to dissolve and it becomes easier and more natural to chant.
Moramo probiti neke vezanosti tako što mantramo i što to više činimo, to će biti lakše mantrati.
Yeah. Right, Taruni?
Jer je tako?
She's chanting all the time now. Almost. So, chanting kirtan, chanting japa. If you chant kirtan, that inspires your japa, and if you chant japa, that inspires your kirtan. They feed off each other.
Ako pjevamo kirtanu, to inspirira našu džapu, ako pjevamo džapu, to inspirira naš kirtan, jedno hrani drugo.
But we have this mentality, well, I'm not getting anything done when I chant. So many things to do in the house, you know. And there's the job. You know, if I do something, I get something, right? And if I chant, what do I get? Only love of God. I can't spend that. We're thinking in terms of doing. That means I'm seeing some results from my activities, but when you chant, what happens? What are you doing? You're Chaito Darpanam Marjanam. You're purifying the heart and you're awakening your natural love for Krishna.
Glede tog djelovanja, kad radimo nešto, onda vidimo neke rezultate, ali kad samo mantramo, onda što smo dobili, ali čisti se naše srce, to se događa.
Which is the highest form of happiness.
Što je vrhovni oblik sreće.
Everybody wants to be happy.
Svatko želi biti sretan.
That's why we say chant, be happy.
Zato kažemo, pjevajte, budite sretni.
I'm chanting, but I'm not happy.
Pjevam, ali nisam sretan.
Keep chanting.
Pjevaj dalje.
And you'll be happy. It comes with... Krishna wants to see how serious you are.
Krishna želi vidjeti koliko smo ozbiljni.
You have to show Krishna you want him.
Morate pokazati Krishna
So when you
da ga
continue
želite.
to chant, then Krishna becomes, oh, this person is serious. Let me give him my mercy. Yeah.
Stoga ako nastavimo pjevati, onda Krishna vidi, ova osoba je iskrena, hajde da je dam svoj milost.
Yeah.
So you kind of answered my questions, but I will ask it nonetheless. So it is one of the offenses to the holy name to chant without being aware, like without the concentration on the holy name.
Yeah, they call it inattention.
Inattention, yeah. So I'm kind of beginner, and I'm kind of struggling with my concentration on, let's say, on the 10th round of japa or so. So if my concentration gets like
Less.
abysmal, yeah, should I continue or discontinue for this?
Well, work on it. Okay, you want to translate that into
Njegovo pitanje je bilo, budući da sam relativno početnik u duhovnom životu, onda primjećujem da nakon nekog vremena mantranja, odnosno otprilike 10. kruga ili tako nešto, koncentracija mi polako pada, a ne biti pažnje prilikom pjevanja svetog imena je jedno od ureda, onda stoga postavlja se pitanje, trebamo li nastaviti kad se to dogodi ili prekinuti.
So we should think, all right, I'm not chanting attentively, and therefore, obviously, there's no taste. So what will it take for me is to develop that attention in chanting?
Možemo razmišljati, dobro, ne pjevam sa pažnjom, iz toga nema definitivno nekog ukusa, iz toga što trebamo učiniti kako bi se...
I mean, Sachinandana Maharaj has written at least 2 or 3 books about how we can chant attentively.
Sachinandana Maharaj je napisao barem 2 knjige o tome kako možemo pjevati pažnjom.
So it's a subject matter of cultivation, the mood of chanting, by practicing how to become more attentive in chanting.
To je tema kako postati pažljivi u mantranju, to je nešto na čemu se radi.
I mean, we could speak about some of the techniques that help bring about concentration. But the essence is that you really want to please Krishna by chanting.
Možemo razgovarati o nekim tehnikama kako postići koncentraciju, no suština je da zapravo trebamo željeti zadovoljiti Krishnu.
Because chanting pleases Krishna.
Pjevanje mantranje zadovoljava Krishnu.
And if you please Krishna,
A ako zadovoljimo Krishnu,
you're pleased.
i mi smo sami zadovoljni.
Because you're part of Krishna. So when you please Krishna, because you're connected with Krishna, you're automatically also pleased.
Kad zadovoljimo Krishnu, budući da smo povezani s Krishnom, jer smo dio Krishna, onda smo automatski zadovoljni.
So we try to avoid the offenses. We try to chant with attention.
Pokušavamo izbjegavati urede, pokušavamo pažnje mantrati.
Everybody in this room practically struggles with attentive chanting.
Praktično svi u ovoj
That's true.
prostoriji muče se sa pažnjevim mantrom.
Even devotees who have been chanting for 20, 30 years, 40 years, still they struggle with attentive chanting.
Čak i bakte koji su mantrali 20, 30, 40 godina, bore se s tim.
But that doesn't mean we give up.
To ne znači da ustanemo.
Keep trying.
Treba nastaviti pokušavati.
And at one point, you'll be able to chant more nicely.
I u jednom trenu moći ćemo mantrati više i to bolje.
But you have to understand one thing, which is something I didn't mention so far in the class.
No moramo razumjeti jednu poantu koju nisam do sad spomenuo.
If you just chant and you don't do anything else,
Ako samo mantrate i ne činite ništa drugo,
you won't get the mercy of the chanting.
nećemo dobiti milost mantra.
Because what is the chant? When you're chanting, what are you saying?
Jer kada mantramo što zapravo govorimo,
My dear Lord, please give me some service.
kažemo Gospodine daj mi neku službu.
Yeah. So you're asking God, Krishna, for service by chanting Hare Krishna.
So da tražimo Gospodina, odnosno Boga, Krishnu službu kada pjevamo sa Krishnom.
So a coin has 2 sides.
Novčić ima 2 strane.
You have the main side, the heads, and then you have the tails. So if you see a coin with only one side, then you know it's a fake coin.
Znači, novčić ima dvije strane, ima lice i naličje, i ako vidite novčić koji ima samo jednu stranu, onda znate da nije stvarno.
So the point is, chant and serve.
Znači, trebamo pjevati, mantrati i služiti.
And by serving, your chanting will start to develop more and more.
I kroz službu naše mantranje će se razvijati sve više.
Because if we don't serve Krishna or serve the process of bhakti, we'll do service for the material world.
Jer ako ne služimo Krišnu, odnosno ne služimo proces bhakti, onda ćemo služiti materijalnom svijetu.
We can't stop serving. It's our nature to serve.
Ne možemo prestati služiti, naša priroda je da služimo.
But if you serve Krishna, then that will take you to the point of peace, happiness, satisfaction, and ultimately realization of this knowledge that you're reading in the books also.
No ako nastavimo služiti, onda ćemo doći do te spoznaje mira, sreće i spoznaje onoga što piše u knjigama.
So Prabhupada says, if you're just chanting, he made an analogy.
Prabhupada kaže, ako samo mantrate, dao jednu analogiju.
He says, if you want to cook your food for lunch,
Ako želite skuhati ručak,
but you're only using smoke,
ali koristite samo dim,
no fire,
bez vatre,
how long will it take to cook?
koliko dugo ćete trebati?
Those of you who are cooks here would never try that because you'd be there half your lifetime trying to cook.
Oni koji ste već kuhali, znate da tako ćete pola života kuhati.
So Prabhupada said, if you're chanting Hare Krishna and you're not following the process of bhakti, you're cooking with smoke.
Prabhupada kaže, ako pjevate Hare Krishna, ali ne ulažete napor u proces bhakti, onda kuhate na dimu.
But when you're chanting, you're asking the Lord, give me some seva.
No kad mantrate, onda zapravo tražite Gospodina.
And then your chanting and your seva will bring sources of satisfaction, peace, and then you'll understand the whole process of bhakti.
I onda će naše pjevanje i seva dovesti do zadovoljstva, mira i tako dalje.
And you become aware of Krishna in your life. That's the main thing.
I postajemo svjesni Krišne u svom životu.
So we have to serve also.
Toga moramo služiti također.
We're made to serve.
Tako moramo služiti.
If we're not serving the spiritual realm, we're serving in the material realm. So we can't get away from service.
Ako ne služimo u duhovnom svijetu, onda služimo materijalno. Ne možemo pobjeći od službe.
So chant, but say, my dear Lord, please give me some service, and you'll see right away somebody will come up to you, Narada Rishi will come up to you and say, we got this service needs to be done. Can you do it? So you'll say, wow, I was just praying for service and it happened. Well, amazing.
So na mantra i vidjet ćeš, služba će doći.
And it was one girl, she came to Mayapur.
Bila jedna djevojka došla.
Mayapur Dham in India.
U Mayapur Dham u Indiji.
So she was standing in front of Lord Nrsingadev.
Stajala ispred Gospodina Nrsingadeva.
And she was taking darshan of the deity.
I bila je na daršanu u božanstvima.
And then she asked the Lord, please give me some service.
I pitala je Gospodina, molite daj mi neku službu.
And then she finished and she started walking away.
I onda završila i polako je odlazila.
And then the pujari happened to walk up to her.
I onda je puđari prišao.
He said, I have some service for you.
I rekao, imam neku službu za tebe.
I don't know why I'm asking you,
Ne znam zašto te
but I just felt like I should ask you.
ali imam jednostavno taj osjećaj da te treba to pitati.
So Krishna's in the heart. He says to the pujari, ask her this.
Krišna je u srcu i Krišna kaže puđariju da pitaju za to.
And so she was thinking, wow, that was fast.
Mislila da je baš bilo brzo.
So when you ask for something spiritual, you can expect to get the results quickly.
Stoga kada tražimo nešto duhovno, onda možemo očekivati da ćemo brzo dobiti rezultate.
So yeah, we want to serve also.
Želimo služiti također.
Because service, really, we can use our body, our mind, our words, whatever we have to serve the Lord, and then life becomes complete. That's spiritual life.
I onda možemo koristiti svoje tijelo, svoje riječi u Gospodinoj službi i na taj način naš život postaje potpuno.
Then the mercy of the holy name will become more easily available.
I tada će nam milost svetog imena postati lakše dostupna.
Okay, does that help a little bit?
Pomaže li to?
Yeah, very clear.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else?
Još netko?
Tulsi Manjari?
Moj zaključak je svega ovoga bilo, na početku ste pitali zašto je, da li znate, zašto je sveto ime moćnije od samog Krišne, iako se Krišna i sveto ime ne razlikuje. I onda sad možemo zaključiti da nam je sveto ime pristupačnije, da je lakše dostupno nego sam Krišna.
So the conclusion is that in the beginning you asked, do we know why is the holy name more merciful than Lord Krishna himself? And now we can conclude that the name is more merciful because the holy name is more accessible to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Čitanje rekao da prodaje zabavava sveto ime.
Sri Chaitanya said that he is giving away this holy name for free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's made the holy name more accessible.
On je učinio sveto ime dostupnim.
And the examples are there.
Postoje brojni primjeri toga.
He gave the holy name to Jagai and Madai, the very sinful personalities.
Dao je sveto ime Jagai i Madai, koji su bili jako grešni.
And they had no inclination to anything spiritual, but somehow or other, they got the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda and became free from all their sinful reactions and actually became associates of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda.
Oni nisu bili naklonjeni ničem duhovno, međutim dobili su milost Gospodina Nityananda i tako su postali njihovi pratioci.
Yeah, it's very accessible.
Da, vrlo je dostupno.
But that's why it's more merciful.
I zato je milostivije.
If you try to pray to Krishna directly,
Ako se pokušavate moliti Krišni izravno,
there's no guarantee everything is going to happen.
nema garancije da će se nešto dogoditi.
So, but if you approach the spiritual master or you approach the chanting of the holy name, then you open up the door to Radha Krishna worship. Yeah, that's as mentioned in this verse. Yeah.
Ali ako priđemo u duhovnom učitelju i smijanju svetog imena, onda nam se otvaraju vrata do Rade i Krišne, kao što je spomenuo u ovoj strofi.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, anything else? Rishabh there.
In preaching, we are trying to induce people, inspire them to chant Hare Krishna. In this verse it is said that somebody is very simple, that it will be impossible for him to get the mercy of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that he has to chant the Panchatattva Mahamantra.
Right.
So should we
Yeah.
then instead induce?
That's a good idea. Yeah. You can explain, as you're preaching, the importance of chanting Hare Krishna, but you can say that there is a secret to chanting Hare Krishna. In order to get the mercy of the holy name, you have to approach this other mantra, and then that will open up the door to this mantra. So you can use very, interesting ways to describe Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda, like that.
Kada propovijedamo drugima o važnosti pjevanja Hare Krishna, onda mi možemo također ukazati na tu činjenicu da postoji ključ kako zaista doprijeti do pjevanja Hare Krishna, a to su gospodin Chaitanya i gospodin Nityananda.
And the examples of them saving the fallen souls is just shows how merciful they are.
I postoje primjeri njihovog spašavanja palih duša koji pokazuju koliko su zaista oni milostivi.
In describing this pastime of saving Jagai and Madai, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says that this pastime of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda showing mercy to Jagai and Madai is not simply a pastime in the Shastras. It's not simply some historical event. What is it? It's the feature of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda's mercy that's going on today.
Prilikom opisivanja te zabave spašavanja Jagai i Madai, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur kaže da to nije samo neki primjer iz šastra, već je to doslovno, to je to što se događa danas.
Yeah. So we have it. For those of us who are chanting, share it. And if you share it, it becomes greater. And you also feel happy when you see others taking up the chanting also.
Stoga kogod pjeva, podijelite s drugima i onda ćete također osjećati sreću kad je drugi pjevaju.
I meet people, they say, well, you know, I tried this chanting for some time. I can't chant anymore. It's too difficult for me to chant.
Ponekad sretne ljude koji kažu, probao sam ovo mantranje neko vrijeme i preteško mi je to.
And I try to use some words to encourage them that give it another try.
Ja ih obično pokušam ohrabriti, pa dajte pokušajte barem još jednom.
Krishna is still there, the holy name is still there, it's still as sweet as it ever was.
Krishna je još uvijek prisutan u svetom imenu, on je još uvijek slatko koji Krishna.
And take it up as a challenge.
Prihvatite to kao izazov.
Sometimes we like challenges in life, right?
Ponekad volimo izazove u životu.
Sometimes there are people that they like to do difficult things, it's just to see if they can do it.
Ponekad ljudi vole učiniti teške stvari, samo da vide mogu li to zaista učiniti.
Yeah, there are people who even risk their life just to do something difficult.
Ljudi ponekad riskiraju svoje živote samo kako bi učinili nešto što je teško.
And that's an interesting quality. It's a good quality because it brings out all of your qualities, your characters, your abilities when you succeed.
To je dobra osobina, zato što to iz nas izvuče mnogo toga pozitivnog kada uspijemo.
So devotees like to fight. So fight this thing of laziness and just try to do something for Krishna. And just see what happens. Krishna will help you. He says, oh, they want to do something for me. They want to chant more. All right. So let me give them the intelligence how to do it. Because anytime you try to do something in devotional service, you're getting help. You're getting help from Guru, you're getting help from Krishna. You're not alone. That's the point. That's the point. Okay, should we stop here? I think I was supposed to stop at 2, right? Maybe we still have we have a little bit more than 23 hours and 40 minutes for 2 o'clock. That's the next 2 o'clock, right? Okay, so thank you. Chant, chant, chant. If you do everything else and don't chant, you do nothing. But if you do chant, and automatically you'll start doing everything else nicely. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Nitai ki jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Gaur Premanande.
Hvala Candramauli Maharadžu, a sada imamo kirtan, pa ćemo ga zamoliti hoće li u praksi Si nam pokazati mantranje. Now we can ask you if you lead kirtan in practical way.
Yeah, for how long? How long?
How you like. It was to be in 2:30, but it's okay if you a little bit more expand.